Are you on track to hit your goals for 2025? We've already lost a month, right? January's over. It's the 1st of February. And it may seem like we have a lot of time ahead of us, right, to hit those goals for 2025. But time is ticking. It's quick. It's going fast. You saw how quickly 2024 went by. And it's going to be the same thing with 2025. So you need to adjust right now if you are slacking. All right. Now, if you're new here, one of the things I like to talk about a lot is selling digital products. Okay. Affiliate marketing, digital marketing. And if that's something that would be of interest to you and you would like to learn how to start selling digital products, right, whether it's your own that you create or other people's products as an affiliate, check out that first link in the description below this video. It will give you access to some training that will show you how to start correctly right from the beginning and set yourself up for long-term success. It's something that you can use to supplement your current source of income or replace it entirely. It's all up to you and depending on how hard you're willing to work and how much time you're willing to give it. All right. But definitely something that you should check out, especially if you are, into creating content on YouTube and other social media platforms, because those are the primary driving forces of getting eyeballs and traffic onto the products that you would be promoting. So if that's of interest, check out that first link in the description below this video. Okay. Now, 2025, right? Remember, at the beginning of the year, you were probably all excited, pumped, right? We're about to do this. The new year's here. You remember you said this was going to be the year, right? You said this was going to be the year that you were going to get that thing done, right? Whether it was hit your weight loss goals, hit your, business goals or business aspirations, right? Whatever that thing is, you said 2025 was going to be the year, okay? Now, take inventory of everything that you've done in January. Can you be honest with yourself and say you have done everything that you set out to do at the beginning of the year, right? It's a typical thing, weight loss, especially like with weight loss goals, stuff like that, right? People come out strong beginning of the year. After 2 weeks, you start seeing the traffic at the gym start, to dwindle. Yeah. Maybe give it 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then people start, fading off, falling off bit by bit, right? Now, if you're one of those with whatever goal, whatever thing that you set out to do in 2025, if you have made it out this far, doing all the things that you meant to do on a daily basis, good job, because you're getting pretty close to making it a habit, right? So if you've gotten this far, you cannot take your foot off the pedal, right? But the main thing is, are you actually on track, right? Are you actually on track to hit those targets, those goals that you wanted to hit in 2025, okay? So it's just one of those things where you've got to be honest with yourself, right? You've got to be honest with yourself. I know I'd made this mistake in the past, in previous years, right? Procrastinating and not doing the stuff, not hitting the ground hard running right from the start because it's still early in the year, right? And I've still got plenty of time, right, to get those things done, right? But you can't approach it that way, because guess what? If you do, I promise you 2025 is going to be no different than your 2024 was. Now, if you had a great 2024, fantastic, right? Keep it going, right? Like if you're doing things like you did in 2020, great, okay? But if you are like, I want to say most people, if not a lot of people, right? You want to really, really pay attention to where you are right now and do not allow yourself to slip do not allow yourself to keep slipping. Okay. Don't allow yourself to keep slipping. Right. I'm not sitting here, pontificating like I'm doing fantastic and I'm doing great. Right. I have my flaws too. Right. Like I know that there's stuff that I've messed up on this year, 2025. Don't mind me talking to you right now. I'm behind on some things that I should have been doing, right? Things that I promised myself that I was going to be doing, right? Or at least tried to promise myself that I would do this 2025, right? So, And that's the thing. It takes a certain degree of honesty. Like you've got to be honest with yourself, right? Because recognizing your issue, recognizing your problem is the beginning. If you don't, you're not going to solve the problem. You're not going to fix the problem. You're not going to get ahead with whatever it is that you're trying to do. So January has gone by. If you have not done what you're supposed to do, by all means, look to February to try to not only catch up, right, but also keep up with what you have to also do in February, right? So now you're looking to do 2 jobs, right? To keep up with what you have to do in February and to make up and catch up with what you didn't do in January. And if you don't in February, it's only going to keep piling on, and you're going to get into March, and it keeps piling on, and you get into February, and before you know it, you get too far into the latter part of the year, and it's too late, right? It's too late. The year's shot. It's over. It's too late for you to hit those targets, hit those goals. So this is the beginning of the year. You know, it's still early. We're still in the first quarter, right? So look to use the remainder of the first quarter, right? The next 2 months, right? Maybe split it up into 2 months. Look to use February and March to catch up and make up for what you did not get done in January. Okay. So in that way, you know, you don't want to carry over stuff. You don't want to carry stuff too far over, right? It's like snowballing debt, okay? Snowballing high interest debt, right? You don't want to be just keeping up with the minimum payment and all that type of stuff. You got to chip away a little bit more, right? So right now, if you have not done what you were supposed to do in January, just look at it more like you are in debt, okay? You are in 1 month's debt. You are in January debt, okay? So you got February and March, if we're looking at things in terms of like quarters, right? Just like any typical business, right? You have got 2 months to make up for your January debt, okay? So and same goes for me, right? Same goes for me. So all these things that I'm saying, they apply. They're like I'm not going to sit here and lie or pretend that I'm crushing my goals, I'm killing it, I'm fantastic, I'm doing everything that no, I'm giving it to you straight. That's just the reality. Okay, so if you found any of these tips or any of these suggestions helpful, please let me know in the comments. If you have some suggestions for me or things that maybe I may be looking at or approaching the wrong way, let me know in the comments, right? This is not just a one-way street, right? Like if you are one of the few that do enjoy the videos that I put, I appreciate it. At the same time, I'm always happy to hear what you have to say, right? Because like that's how we grow together, that's how we learn, right? Like I don't have all the answers, right? And I know that there are a lot of people watching who are, you know, just as smart, probably way smarter than I am, right? So if you have anything, share it, because not only will you be commenting for me, right? Other people are going to see it too, and they can learn from it as well. All right. So just, what is that saying? Like, a rising tide floats all boats, right? So let's all put our good knowledge, put it out there, let everybody see it, and everybody can elevate, right? So anyway, if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, like I mentioned, please put them in the comment section below. And don't forget, if you'd like to learn how to start selling digital products as an affiliate or creating your own and selling them, check out that first link in the description below this video. And that'll be it for now. I'll catch you in my next one. Thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch. You could have been anywhere else doing anything else or watching anybody else, but you're here with me watching right now. And for that, I am eternally grateful. Thanks for watching. Ciao.